Hello, Mr. Martin. Okay, well, it is time. Let us get this beauty serviced. Oh, right, it's a snap-on. What a beauty. What a beauty. What a beautiful watch. Interesting. A lot of grease in there. Your die shock spring is bent. Come on, out we get. Not much left of that gasket. Right. Come on. Oh, I got all three at once. Well, it's one way to do it. Hands are in good shape. Okay, we got a dial date, February 1965. Okay, put this over on my dial holder. Beautiful, beautiful dial. Now, here's the question. What is up with your date? Something's causing it to bind up, and it is not flicking down like it should. Well, there's a lot of oil in there. That doesn't help anything. Gosh darn shepherd crook springs. Okay, I'll look at that carefully. One shepherd's crook spring. It's oily on the back. It doesn't help anybody. I'll have to hand clean that. It's like a 60, it's like a 4006 Bellmatic. Okay, I want to get on top of that keyless works personally. Come on. Old grease. Okay, I am going to pull this die a fixed setting off camera because I want to be right on top of it because I never like fooling around when it comes to these springs. Ditto for the keyless works. Oh, there's a lot of grease in there. So, but I'm going to now flip her over and deal with the other side of things. Two. So first threaded. Mm-hmm. That is all. One, two. Where is that other one? Yeah, it's going to be tough. This clip was previously bent. I'm going to have to bend it back. I may have to replace that because it's not like the supposed to do that. We get look at that. Same situation. Really? Okay. Darn it, come here. Okay. Same deal as before. I don't want to be right on top of it when I do this die fix setting. I don't fool around when it comes to those. Whoops, didn't mean to drop that. Neat little diddly. Cool. Okay. So I've got to hand clean some stuff, hand clean the bridge. I've got to pull the mainspring barrel apart. Do that and get this all hand cleaned up. I got to do the die fix settings. I've got to rebuild the crown. So mostly ripped it apart, and we're going to go from there. I got to pull your case apart too. Okay, cool. Here is your case. I've got that all broken down. It's dirty, but I don't see any rust or pitting anywhere. Crown came apart fine. Here's the original crystal, which is in really good condition. Obviously, you're going to get this one back and hold on to it. Never know when that's going to come in handy. Okay, here we are. Let us see what we see. This is unusual for a Seiko in that the lift angle is 52. That's a real common Swiss lift angle, but not a common Seiko one. Wait, so I didn't, you see, this is why habit destroys us. I just did that by habit and I didn't have to. Well, we've got great numbers. These are hand winders with a mainspring that has a slipping bridle, and so you don't have to worry about overwinding them. This is definitely at full power. Let's look at this, shall we? We can't adjust the B error on this. Is that correct? Should have answered that question before I started, huh? Just checking things out here real quick. Just confirming. No, it's got a variable stick carry. It's got a normal stick carry. Everything's cool. All right, just want to make sure. So I'm going to hit the B error, and it went the wrong direction. Looks like I nailed a lot of that bead error. Let me increase the rate. Hit the bead error again. Okay, I'm going to try going the other way on the bead error. Great amplitude. Oops. The machine's having a hard time hearing too because of the holder I'm using. Okay, I'm going to increase the gain. I don't know, now I need to look at that. Still got a little bit of bead error, don't we? Okay, I'm going to hit the rate. Bring that down. Test something. It can't hear right. I need to check something. Here we are now. These are fantastic numbers. These are really high quality movements. I think I can continue now working on your case and get your new case gasket in your button and rebuild your crown and do all that stuff. Let this be. Well, good morning. I have the watch. It's all back together. The movement is cased. The new crystal is in. I'm just looking at the numbers. So the way I've adjusted this is I've adjusted this for averaging out its gain loss, which is really tight, with the chronograph stopped. This is a Swiss style chronograph, not a Seiko one with a volume vertical column. It's old school. So it actually, running the chronograph adds some drag and it drops the rate ever so slightly. Not a ton, but it does. Okay. Well, there it is. Oh, I was going to show you this. Let's look at the day, or the date, because today's the 29th, not the 28th. And I set it for this so I could do this demonstration. So there it is. Click, and it drops right into the window as it should. What I did, I got rid of a lot of extra grease and stuff that was not supposed to be up there. I also recurved the spring to give it more oomph. It is currently 132 on the 29th. There you go. Your crown is original. I did not rebuild your crown because I don't have the gasket for it. I am looking for that correct gasket, but it's an unusual size. These were not made to be rebuilt. I did find, I still do have an NOS crown for one of these, but the gasket that's in it is as hard as rock. Absolutely no use whatsoever trying to swap that out. I did look at it though. If I do find, because now I'm going to try to rebuild my original crown, because I want to get one of these, and I'm going to need it rebuilt anyway. If I find this crown gasket, and I'm hoping to, I'll let you know. We can get this back here, and I'll rebuild this crown for you. Oh, something else that I did, and you can tell me if you don't want me to do this. These have a cutout. The cutout here, I prefer to have it between the lugs. These sometimes they'll be sideways. They'll have the whole case back will be turned, and so the serial numbers here, and the cutout for removing is right here. I just prefer it over here where it's hidden between the lugs, and it makes the back a little more safe. If you want me to change that, turn that, twist that, do something, let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you. Your original crystal is in this packet. So that's the crystal that was in this packet, and your original crystal's in here now. There's not much else to say. It was a straightforward servicing. There was nothing else really funky happened. As I did say, this is it's a Swiss style chronograph, so you get an amplitude drop when you're running the chronograph on this, unless you're trying to time something over, a huge amount of time. This only has a 60-second timer. You might notice that it's gaining some seconds. It's how the watch was designed. My recommendation as a result is to leave the chronograph stopped on this watch. It doesn't hurt it to have it running or not running. It's just going to be more accurate with the chronograph stopped. So, I don't know. There's that. What a beautiful watch. You really have inspired me to try to look for one of these and pick one of these up. It's just such a classy and elegant watch. Beautiful. Get some underlooming going on those hands for me, and I think we're good. Okay, thank you very much.